Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So for today's motivational quote will be, don't settle for average, bring your very best to the moment, then whether it fails or succeeds, at least you know you gave all you had. And this quote is by Angela Bassett. So this kind of relates to what happened today. I didn't really make any mistakes today. I took two trades and they both didn't work out well. However, they were high probability trades with good setups and catalysts. So I kind of gave it my best. It just didn't work out for today. So if you are watching this video right now, I want you guys to also tell yourself to not settle for being average. Make sure you do your very best to smash that like button and subscribe to my channel for more content. So with that, let's start with today's market analysis. So you can see on the left side here we have NQ as usual and SPY over here on the right side. So these are the 5-minute time frames. So for NQ, you can see for the day itself, it was kind of pushing upwards and then it hit the high and then kind of come down a little bit, but now it's pushing back up again. So it looks like at least it's uptrending for the day, or at least going sideways. For SPY wise, you can see as well, it's kind of pushing up, pull back a little bit and then hit the same highs again. Right now it looks like it's pulling back, so we don't know whether it's going to continue this pullback or it's just going to bounce from here and then push up. So the two stocks that we watch for today will be SKLZ and Plan. So there's not really any much market catalyst for today, so we're just going to go through the stocks itself. So for SKLZ, you can see over here it's kind of moving sideways and then now it's pushing up very nicely, pull back a little bit, but it looks like it's going to resume its uptrend. So for SKLZ, it's uptrending and it's a potential play would be a potential short squeeze towards the upside. So it has a small float of 281 million shares and high short interest, and it appeared on Wall Street Bets after it pushed quite a bit on Tuesday. Yeah, so today I thought possibly it could be something, it could be a short squeeze play and it could be pushing up quite strongly if it can continue this uptrend and squeeze out all the shorts. Yeah, so the other one I'm watching was Plan. So Plan wise, you can see, let's see for Plan is kind of pushing up. You can see Plan had earnings, so it pushed up yesterday, kind of went sideways, pushed up a little bit, pulled back. So now we're just looking to see if it can continue this uptrend. Yeah, but basically Plan had strong earnings and guidance, and that's why I'm trading it for the upside today. So then now let's get into the live trades. So the live trades were really long, so I just want to go through on the charts over here, minute by minute, what is happening on my trades and what I'm thinking throughout the trades. So let's go to the left side here. This is how it opened for SKLZ, sorry. Yep. So it opened quite nicely, quite a big green candle. So this helped me to sort of have my entry and my exits. So my entry will be around the 13.88 region and the stop loss would be 13.49 from the high of day and low of day. So we're going to see the next candle kind of push down a little bit. So just moving sideways for now. So kind of have a base at this 13.5 area, which is quite a nice place to put a support area. So the next candle, it kind of broke this area, this 13.88 area, which was the high of day, and that is where I entered. And the next candle come and you will see this candle, boom, a huge candle, and it broke past my stop loss. So I know that the market is quite volatile and the market is open. So at the market open, the first 5 to 10 minutes is usually very volatile. So I don't want to just get stopped out on any spike. So I want to wait for a pullback. So I'm not sure if this was considered a pullback, but I don't see any like sort of green candles towards like a pullback. So I'm just going to wait for a little bit and then another push down. So I'm a little bit panicky over here, but it's reaching like 30 cents below my actual stop loss, but still alright. I'm just going to wait a little bit. Okay, first green candle, so I'm going to set my stop loss just below this 13.2 area, around the 13.17 area, and then we're going to watch over here. So you can see right now it's just moving sideways, and then over here, this candle, at one point during the trading session, I remember this candle very clearly. It was actually fully green and it was pushing up. Looks like it was going to push back up again, but then it got rejected at the very last moment. And then that was where I was thinking it's quite likely that it's going to sort of push down some more. But anyway, I have my sort of readjusted stop loss below that. So next candle is green again. So now just going sideways, nothing too crazy, and then the next candle, boom, it broke down and I exited over here. So this was a trade that didn't really work out. And then if you can see afterwards, what happened all the way was that continued to push down even further. It was a very solid downtrend throughout the whole time. So I was kind of glad I exited quite nicely around this region. Yeah, so nothing too much I can do about that. The next trade would be plan. So plan as well, let's see how plan works out from the beginning. So, okay. This was how plan started out. With a nice green candle. So usually for like uptrending stocks, you want to see a nice pullback and then you enter on the sort of maybe the break of the day or the reversal, whichever is more comfortable for you. So I was just waiting, establish a higher day of around 70.25. So the area I was actually watching was around this sort of like 70-ish region. If you can break the 70-ish region, I'm thinking there'll be like strong momentum to break the high of day anyway. Yeah, so just waiting a little bit, kind of push down and form this long wick over here. So the high of day is 70.25, so I'm thinking that my entry will be somewhere between the break of 70. So over here there's this very long wick, and probably a good stop loss would be at 68.5 if I was to enter on the break of 70. So the very next candle, boom, a huge candle came up. So over here I'm already interested. I've already set my stop loss somewhere here, and the very next candle is probably where I will enter when it breaks the 70 region. So this candle right now, you're thinking to yourself, oh, why would you enter this candle? It's a red candle. But right now you can see it's because the candle is already closed and you're looking retrospectively, so it seems very simple. But at one point in time, the whole thing was green and it looks like it was going to push upwards again, and then it pushed down after that. So I got a little bit scared, but still not at my stop loss yet, so we're just going to wait for a while. It pushed down very nicely. Over here, I kind of prepared myself. If it pushed down a little bit further, I'm just going to get stopped out around the 68.5 region area. But then push back up again, and then the next candle push back up to break 70 again. So that was quite a nice break of 70 so far. 2 touches at 70. So I was thinking over here, should I add to my position? But then I was thinking, okay, maybe let it go a little bit more, pull back on the next break again, then I'll add to my position so that I'm adding to a winning trade and not just doubling down on my position. Yeah, so then it kind of got rejected again at the 70. Very tough to break the 70, and then kind of start pushing down again. So this was the time. So 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch, kind of like a triple top, and then now we're just watching it come down again. So a nice pullback, so just going sideways for now, nothing too crazy. And then here, this is where I thought, okay, 3 touches, hit the resistance, and then start pushing down again, likely to hit my stop loss pretty soon. And boom, the next candle, it hit my stop loss already. Then if you continue downwards, you can see solid downtrend, which I avoided very nicely, so nothing too crazy about that. So now let's head to the journaling part. So this was the very first trade I took on SKLZ. So entry was 13.9, stop loss was 13.49, and take profit was 14.27. Total loss for this trade, $93.60. I was actually risking $50 only, but because it pushed down further, I didn't want to get stopped out on a spike. I exited for a bigger loss than usual. So entry was okay, nothing too crazy about this. I let it wait. I was able to not let it get to me. I waited for proper consolidation and then put my stop right under the 13.2 area where I exited quite nicely. So in terms of trading and executions, this was a good and solid trade. Yeah. And then the next one was on plan. Yeah, plan was the entry was 70, stop loss 68.36, and take profit was 71.33, around pre-market highs. And total loss for this trade was minus 44.7. And entry was good for this one as well. Exit was also good as well. And this stock just kind of went sideways and then dumped on me and exited where I wanted to. So really no problems with this trade. Yeah, so I think things I did well was that I entered promptly. I was able to not panic at big spikes against me. I waited for consolidation and put my stop loss below that. I was also able to consistently cut my losses and was emotionally detached. Even when I lost the trade, I didn't really feel anything as usual. Yeah, and I think some things to improve on would be emotional management and difficulty concentrating at the market open. Yeah, so emotionally I was feeling a bit sort of nervous at the start of the trading session, but I was still able to execute and trade quite properly. and I just need to relax myself and focus on trading to trade well. Yeah, and I tried to focus on I had one more stock in sort of watching as well. And I tried to focus on all 3 stocks at the same time when the market opened, and it was very, very difficult for me to really. I need to set the entry, set the stop loss, calculate the position sizing. So it was really, really difficult. Yeah, so I'm just going to focus on 2 stocks. If there's no setups on the 2 stocks, then I can move on to the 3rd stock. Yeah, but all in all, even though I lost, I don't feel too bad or devastated. So that shows that I'm making improvements, or at least I'm maintaining my emotional state when I'm trading. I was also able to keep my cool and keep moving forward. Yeah, so definitely continue to work hard, trade to trade well, focus on the process, trust myself, and the profits will come. So if you watched all the way to the end, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to smash the like button down below and let me know in the comments what you guys think about this video, and definitely subscribe to my channel for more content. As usual, hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye! Whoosh.